I'm Alison from Bag Ladybird Learn to Sew, and today we're going to be talking about changing your sewing machine needle. So it's something that's really crucial when you first start sewing that you don't really know, but you must make sure you keep a good sharp machine needle in your machine. So I'm just here to show you really quickly how to change it. It's not difficult, but if you don't know how, you don't know how.
One of the most common reasons for skip stitches when you're sewing with your machine or for poor quality stitching is that your needle is gone blunt. So make sure your needle is nice and sharp before you start every project. I would recommend changing it every time you start a new project when you're first starting out. The recommendation is for 8 hours of sewing. As you become more experienced, you will know when your needle needs changing because you can see that the stitching changes and the sound that the machine makes is slightly different. It makes more of a thudding noise. But as you're starting out, when you're starting out, I would recommend changing a new needle for every project and buying good quality needles. So something branded like Schmetz or Organ are good quality needles. Don't buy in bulk cheap needles from China. They can be blunt, they can have burrs on them, and they're just not quality, and they just don't give you the quality stitches that you want from your sewing machine. If you're taking your time to sew, it's worth making the investment into getting decent sewing machine needles. It is really easy to change your sewing machine needle. You just need a little screwdriver. This screwdriver comes with these machines, and most machines you will get a little screwdriver included. It may not look like a traditional screwdriver like this one does. It may just be a little T-shaped piece of metal, but that is the screwdriver, and you need the screwdriver to loosen the screw on the machine. So the screw is just at the top of the needle here where I'm pointing to, and it just needs loosening. So remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Once you've got it loosened, just keep hold of the needle and then remove the needle by bringing it down vertically in a straight line. Now you want to get your brand new needle out of the packaging, and you will notice that there is a flat part at the top of the needle shaft. So the flat part goes towards the back, so just make sure when you're placing your needle that the flat bit is towards the back, and you are just inserting it vertically. So again, just find the position and insert that, just moving it up vertically. Hand tighten the screw and then just give it another little turn with the screwdriver, and that is it. Your sewing machine needle has been replaced and you're ready to start sewing again. I hope you found that useful and means you're never going to sew with blunt needles again. Thanks for tuning in, and if you want to get more Learn to Sew content, remember to like and subscribe, and you can also find out more in my membership club. The link is on the screen at the moment.